The horses are on the track for race number 1, the Distaff Trial. They're going to go 7.5 furlongs for a purse of $12,000. Number 1 is Supreme Rush, owned by K5 Stables, trained by Shelley Brown with Antonio Whitehall. Number 2 is Lotus Lane, owned by Gold Medal Stable, trained by Tanya Lindsay with Christopher Husbands. Number 3 is Jungle Story, owned by Al Daly, Cam Ziprick, and Barry Arneson, trained by Tanya Lindsay with Adolfo Morales. Number 4 is Floating River, owned by K5 Stables, trained by Shelley Brown with Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Rounding out the field is number 5, Red Jet Lightning, owned by 4PF Stable, trained by Shelley Brown with Paul Francis. Post time for race number 1, the Distaff Trial, will go to post in 4 minutes. And now just waiting on Floating River. They're at the post. And they're off. Quickly, from the inside, Lotus Lane. Pointed out after the early lead. On the outside, Floating River. Right there to put on the pressure. Tucked back in third on the rail is Supreme Rush. In between horses, Jungle Story. And the trailer is Red Jet Lightning. But only 3 lengths off the leader. They went the opening quarter in a respectable 24-4. Lotus Lane with the lead by a half a length. Floating River pressuring her from the outside. Back in third, that's Supreme Rush waiting to unleash a bid. Jungle Story securing the rail and moving up. And the trailer, Red Jet Lightning, they went the half 49-4. Lotus Lane is trying to steal it, but Supreme Rush now moves alongside her and it's just back by a head. Back in third, Jungle Story, Floating River gave it her all, and Red Jet Lightning is the trailer. They hit the head of the lane. Supreme Rush now puts her head in front, battling back on the inside. Lotus Lane, 3/4, 1:15-3. Supreme Rush now takes over at the 16th pole. Lotus Lane and Jungle Story are battling for second. Supreme Rush takes the Distaff Trial. Close for second between Jungle Story and Lotus Lane. The stewards are both the number 1 Supreme Rush as the unofficial winner. Second goes the number 3 Jungle Story. Third to number 2 Lotus Lane. And fourth to number 4 Floating River. They went the opening quarter in 24-4. Winner of the Distaff Trial, that's number 1 Supreme Rush. Supreme Rush is a dark bear brown filly, 4 years old, by Majestic Warrior, out of the mare Cat Rush by Tactical Cat. Owned by K5 Stables, trained by Shelley Brown, and ridden to victory by Antonio Whitehall. Time for the 7.5 furlongs, 1:35-4. Number 1 Supreme Rush was proudly bred right here in Manitoba by her owner, K5 Stables. Street Squad. You can see him down there by the stage. Make sure you stop on by.